So hello once again YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we are up at Savernake Forest once again. This is quite a large forest actually, and there's quite a bit to be seen. I've been here several times and it's a place where, to be honest, I don't really get bored of coming just because it's so big. Now I want to talk a bit more about the DJI Flip. That's DJI's kind of newest drone. It has been getting quite a lot of negative press in YouTube videos and other places, but I just want to say, to be honest, you've probably got one of the best drones out there. Perhaps not yet, but it's not quite yet the finished article, and I'll explain more as we go along. Away she goes, and we'll get filming, and this just gives us a good idea. We'll put it on sports mode, just gets us up and about a bit quicker. There's a bit of mist up there, as you're about to find out probably. Right, not looking so good at the moment because it looks like it's quite thick. Okay, right, we'll take her back down then. Take her off in this direction, shall we? Just have a bit of a scout around our local vicinity just to see what there is. Yeah, it's pretty misty up there, isn't it? Which is a bit of a shame, really. Give it a bit more height, I think, just because you don't really want to be running into trees and things, do you? I think what we do, we just bring it right back to the home point. I think we get this thing landed. And I think we get her down on the ground. I think that's probably the safest thing for it. So once again, I want to talk a bit more about the DJI Flip. I don't think it's much of a flop actually, and for those people who've bought a DJI Flip, I think what I'm got to say, I think you're going to be probably quite pleased about. I want to fill you with some confidence. There seems to be a lot of doom and gloom out there at the moment, but I just want to say I think you've got a damn good drone there. So that looks nightmarish in there. It looks interesting, but it's nightmarish. Right, we're going to take this thing off then. This is the DJI Neo. 4K 30 frames per second. This is about as much as you're going to get out of this machine. We take it off. We get filming. And I do not honestly know how this is going to go, guys. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a challenge, to say the least. But we're gonna try our best. I need to be on my absolute best flying metal, I think, to get through this place in one piece. But we're going to give it a go. Oh, okay, it's opened up a little bit. Right, into. Okay, well, there's a lot of traffic there, isn't there? In the form of trees and brambles. Well, not so much brambles, but just stuff, basically. Okay, well, it's opened up quite nicely actually. Anyway, so yes, let's talk about the DJI Flip once again. I mean, it's getting an absolute hammering in some of the YouTube videos. I feel a bit sorry for it, to be honest. But you know what? I have every confidence that the DJI Flip is going to be a really, really good drone. Okay. Now, it hasn't had the best of starts. That has to be said. Okay, I think they rushed it, and I think the reasons why they've rushed it is because, you know, there's a bit of a war going on between the US government and DJI itself. I think it's all to do with spyware. DJI is a Chinese company, and I think perhaps there is some spyware involved within the DJI products themselves. I mean, I don't honestly know, but who knows? The logs could be coming back to DJI, and they could be looking at stuff. You know, what better way to spy on a country than to sell the population a load of cheap drones and get them to do the spying for you? I mean, it just kind of makes sense in a way, I suppose, doesn't it? If that's your intention. But oh my gosh, look at this. Anyway, so I think those guys who bought the Flip, okay, you might be disappointed because of all the glitches and the bad press it's been getting, but you know what, DJI are a great company. They really are. All their products, every single product they come out with is the best in its field, pretty much, so you should have confidence in that. I think going forward, I think with the amount of complaints perhaps and some of the negativity going around about this drone, DJI are picking up on that. They've got their people out there and they're on the case. They absolutely are. Okay, so just keep an eye out for, let's just say, updates coming your way. There was a similar problem. I had problems with the Neo when I first got it. I thought, oh my God, I've just wasted £300 of my hard-earned cash. That's what I thought, but to be honest, it's the best drone I think DJI have ever made. But you know, with the updates coming your way, it will be a really good drone. You know, it's going to be a great vloggers drone. It's aimed at the vloggers, and I think it's going to be a really, really good drone. A little gap there. Let's fly through the gaps. Cut loose, cut caution to the wind every now and again, eh? Life's too short sometimes. Can I get under that? I don't think I can I? Let's try it, Yeah, look at that. I don't think the Flip could do that, by the way. I don't think the Flip can do half the things the Neo actually does, and it does it very well. Yeah, so there's been some issues, I think, with some of the sensors, perhaps regarding obstacle avoidance. But, you know, there's going to be updates. I mean, have confidence. DJI are the best drone company in the world. You know, they're not like Hubsan, which are probably one of the most useless ones. I mean, if you're going to have a problem with a drone, just make sure it's a DJI, because they are fair. Okay, they've got a really good name in drones. They've got a really good name in customer services, and is probably the best drone manufacturer on the market. Right, we get this thing back. We take it somewhere else, because that's like wild wool in there, and we go for another little flight somewhere. And gonna get filming. Right, this is going to be a bit busy around here, guys. We try and keep it in a fairly flyable state for as long as we possibly can. Now, I'm watching this in 1080p and not 4K, so I'm going to perhaps miss a few things, but I'm just concentrating on trying to keep it in a straight line for as long as possible. Sometimes easier said than done, but I do like doing this, you know. It just gives me another dynamic in a sense. There's a bit of footpath there, so let's just take it up here, shall we? And then we're just going to go across and go over and in, just to see what there is. The wonderments of nature, eh? I never get bored with it, I really don't. Anyhow, yeah, so yeah, regarding the Flip, I think you'll be okay. Those guys who've bought a Flip, I think you're going to be all right. DJI are a very credible company. They've got their teams of experts onto it. No doubt that they're going to find solutions for the problems which it may have. I mean, every drone they've got is an absolutely fantastic drone. So I've got every confidence in the world that the Flip's going to be all right. I mean, it's got an amazing camera, by the way. It's the same camera which is on that's in the Mini 4, and that's a fantastic drone. So you're off to a great start right there. Right, glitching up a little bit. I'm just going to take it back the way I came, I think. Back towards the home point. It's wonderful around here, isn't it? So I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, I'll just hang on in there. You might be disappointed, you know, from the get-go, but don't let that be a concern to you, because it's a fantastic company. It's going to be a great drone, guys. No two ways about it. It's going to be a fantastic drone. It's just no good for what I do. I don't think it can take the punishment which I put drones through. I mean, I just couldn't do this, I don't think, with that. So yeah, so there we go. Anyway, the future, whereabouts is the future going to be, do you think, regarding drones? I think it's going to be incorporated with AI. There's something out there, you may have heard of it, it's called transhumanism. Basically, it's where they, excuse me a minute, it's where they basically put get this, a microchip in a human being, okay? Now this is a bit of a thing, apparently. This has been going on for a number of years now. A lot of young people apparently in places like Sweden and Denmark are kind of voluntarily taking this chip, and it's kind of like, it's got all your biometrics on it, like it's got your driving license, it's got your passport, it's got your everything about you, really, criminal record, blood type, you name it, it's got it, credit score, everything. I mean, it's great for young people in a sense that some of them are so not with it kind of thing, you know. And I was one of those once upon a time, so I'm not having a bash at young people. But all I'm saying is that it's a thing, okay. It's called transhumanism. They're kind of mixing human beings up with AI, artificial intelligence. I think it's a bit of a dangerous place to go myself. But I think they're going to try and mix it with other things, okay? You know, AI, apparently, we're just understanding its full potential. And if this beast is released fully on the human population, I mean, there's kind of no limits really where it can kind of end up, which could be quite a frightening scenario. But anyway, regarding drones, I mean, simply by having perhaps some kind of a microchip in your head, you can then communicate with the drone itself. You don't necessarily need any kind of let's say, a controller, so you're kind of cutting out the middleman, as it were. I mean, there are things out there which we just don't know about. Okay, and I just think, taking it to its absolute maximum, this could very well be a thing. You know, and it could be coming at us probably sooner rather than later, because technology just keeps going. It gets quicker and quicker, and it's pretty much an unstoppable thing. There's nothing much you can really do about it to stop it. Anyway, so we're flying quite well at the moment. We're down to 43% battery power. Just see if I can fly the full battery around this particular wood, just zigzagging around really, in and amongst the wonderments of the trees. But anyway, yeah, I've been kind of thinking about this, you know, this whole transhuman thing, and what's the next step going to be, and you know, and take it towards drones as well. Whereabouts could it end up? And I don't think I'm too far away from the truth there, to be honest. You know, nothing's going to stop technology at the end of the day. I don't think it will. You know, so it's just a few concerns there. perhaps it's a concern for some people. It's a bit of a concern. But there we go. Anyway, today's the 20th. I think Donald Trump is now... Well, today's the day, isn't it? Today is the day, guys. He's going to take power. The Trumpster. Hope it goes well for him. I think people are finally getting fed up with the whole lefty woke kind of stuff. And I don't blame them. I can understand that fully. Right, here we go. Right, we're going to take a few risks now. Going to try and go through a few little gaps. Really put this DJI Neo through its absolute paces. Whoops. Can see something there. Okay, there we go. So I don't think I could do that with the flip. Mind you, I wouldn't mind trying it, just for the heck of it. I really hope that DJI read my... I did send them an email actually, you know, just saying to them, no, this is what I do. I'd love to have one of your drones just to see what it can do, whether it can actually take an absolute hammering. Whoa, easy tiger. God, bloody hell, spells. That's a bit mad, isn't it, eh? This guy's an absolute lunatic. Let him loose with a drone. Goodness knows what can happen. World War III, probably.
Battery level is low.
Okay.
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
Cancel that, shall we? I'm trying to cancel it. Damn thing was getting in the way of the screen there. Absolutely screaming through this beautiful woodland. Oh, there we go. Whoa, nearly. Okay.
Low battery. Return to home promptly.
Yeah, whatever, woman. Oh, what do you want to go ruin my fun for? Oh, well. I guess nothing lasts forever, does it? Apparently, but, there we go. Right, we're going to head for home. Ship for shore and all that. Right. Am I stupid enough to put it on sports mode? Let's stop it. Sports mode it. Right, here we go. Sports mode. Let's go absolutely ballistic with this thing, okay? How good is my flying skills at sports mode? Gosh, well, you need your wits about you doing this, I'll tell you. Everything comes up on you so much quicker. But we're keep doing okay. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, we have found it. Let's see if it's got any damage. It's upside down. Well, that's not a good start, is it? Right, any damage to the props? Absolutely not. They're all there. And the gimbal's fine. Yep, we're okay. We've got some power in another battery, so we're going to put that one in. And I think I'll go for another flight. Wow, this looks it's kind of interesting out there, guys. Just going to make sure that my phone charging is on. Okay, so we've got about 10 or 12 minutes fly time, I think, so we're going to make the most of this. This looks a little bit, well, judge for yourself what you think it is. It just looks
home point updated.
Somewhat incredible. I've still got it on, what have I got it on? Sports mode still. Right, okay, we're going to take it back in here. On sports mode, it just means that it turns quicker. Okay, it's not as smooth, let's say, as it being on sort of like sort of cinematic mode or just manual mode, really. Nonetheless, we can get a bit deeper in this beautiful place, lovely forest, just to really just cut loose and just see what there is. Keep your eyes open, guys, and you never know what you might see. You might see the lesser spotted Great British Yeti. I think that the Yeti exists, and he's most definitely going to be in a place probably something similar to this, I'd have thought. Okay, I'm not really a Yeti expert. There's a few people who are, mind. I'm not one of those, but I did see one the other day over at Nightingale Wood, and he was a mighty fine specimen of the lesser spotted Great British Yeti. Right, this looks like a bit of a Christmas tree area, doesn't it? Let's just get our little drone out of here, I think, and perhaps we go and explore somewhere else. I'll just weave my way through here, can I, without coming a cropper? I don't like flying high, just in case it snags onto a tree or something. I very much like going kind of knee-high level, really. That's right, so you can see a little bit more, and if it does come down, then you know it's not going to be 30 or 40 feet up in a tree somewhere. That's pretty much lost drone territory when you do that. Right, let's have a little scout around here, shall we? Let's see what there is. Okay, anyway, yeah, so there we go. It's been a very productive day today. I've seen some wonderful things in this lovely forest. Just going to go over here, have a little hunt around here, shall we? Never know, you might see something quite amazing and incredible. Yeah, it's just nice to get out here and just to connect once again with nature, to forget about life for a while, let's say. Just to be part of something which is just quite amazing. Let's take it out here, shall we? Oh. Okay, it opens up a little bit by the look of it. I'm not sure if we can see any wildlife out here. It'd be nice if we could.
Home point updated.
You never know, you might see some deer jumping and diving around. Just take it out for a little 2 or 3 minute flight until it absolutely demands that I take it back, which is always a shame, by the way. Oh, pathway. Okay, take it back in then. We go in this way. Zigzagging around, ducking and diving to take it into the absolute belly of this place.
Battery level is low.
Oh, don't say that.
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
No, you won't. I've just cancelled you, so I hope you don't. Yeah. Anyway.
Low battery. Return to home promptly.
That was quick. Right, we just have a quick scout around here then, guys, and then we'll bring it back, I think, because it's going to start chirping at me, isn't it? Damn annoying when it does do that. Yeah. Beautiful place though. What a lovely place this is. I really do enjoy my hour or couple of hours up here. It's just like I need this sometimes, you know, just to defragment my brain. Oh, is it caught? It's making a funny noise. I think I got away with it though. Okay, well, we'll take it back in a homely direction again, which I think's this way. Right, where's home? Okay, here we go then. Right. Let's see if we can get it back before it goes into panic mode. Panic mode. Don't panic. Don't panic in panic mode, guys, okay? Okay, it's streaming its way back now. Okay, well, we're doing okay. We're doing alright. It's making its way back to me once again.
Critically low battery warning.
Oh, it wants to land now.
Landing.
Okay, we'll just bring it back then. I'm trying to find the home point, and I'm probably going away from it. Indeed I am. I need to go this way, actually. There we go. Right. Here we go. Right, I'm in a homeward direction now. Wow, just flying by the seat of our pants at the moment, aren't we? Oh, okay. Now I found a pathway. Now we're good. I think. Here we go.
positioning failure, unable to return automatically. Pay attention to flight safety.
Right, I think that is the end of it. I think. There we go. Dog's coming to have a look. And I think we're okay. We're all okay, guys. I think that's probably going to be the end of the flying experience for another day. I've absolutely enjoyed my time out here. I hope you've hung on to the end, because I hope you found this kind of worth it, because I really do. I just love it out here. I really enjoy my time out here. And I'll be back. More of this to come, so please like and subscribe.